to ASM Sekai, where we're going to be talking about easily all three of our favorite anime of the week. It is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 3, called Hidden Inventory 3. Go, Amy.
Premature death.
Shit. Let me get my notes, man. Shit. Fuck.
All right, fine. I'll get it started then. Since Mono already knows everything, he read the manga. This is why we're not asking him. We're not asking him because he knows the manga.
Hater.
Okay. You see, it started and it had a little go-lucky, happy feeling. And when Ghetto was talking to Gojo, he's like, "You haven't slept and taken off your technique." I was like, "Ooh!" So you guys, we were right that Toji is fucking with him to make him, lower his guard, to get tired. That's why he's planning all this, sending people the $30 million bounty on this Plasma Girl, whatever. But it looks like Amy's notes are ready, so Amy, go.
So the episode started happy. I think it was a good episode. They were having a good time on the river. They were just sitting on the boat.
Wild take. Sorry to interrupt. Wild take. I think this was JJK's best episode yet.
Oh shit!
This season.
No. I'm saying it. Wild take in general, especially how it started and ended. Probably the best episode I've seen.
Nah, not for me.
It's up there.
Ending was good. Don't get me wrong. The ending was good.
Incredible ending, bro. This is what Infinity War was.
I like the end of last episode of season 1. That was classic, right?
It's a prequel for me. I keep going back to the same thing that I've said multiple times. Prequel does not cut it for me because I know what's going to happen. We've seen the sequel already.
Did you know what's going to happen?
Well, not really. But we not the micro stuff, but we know the macro stuff, right? Like long term, we know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
Gojo ain't fucking dead. Suck my dick. He ain't
How do you
dead,
know
bro.
it's the same Gojo? How do you know it's the same Gojo?
Oh, you're right. Cloning jutsu. You're right. That was a clone. You're right. Naruto came and he's like,
See, the one thing we have not seen, and this is why I'm telling you why this is the best episode and it's a wild take, but I can also justify it. Every single thing we have seen with Gojo, he has not lost. We saw Gojo lose, and we saw him lose in the most incredible fashion. Incredible.
This is the beginning. I wouldn't say beginning because this is their first years, right? So this is probably the third year into Jujutsu Kaisen school, so they're getting used to the whole idea of fighting, I believe. So he's not very strong at this point.
Yeah, he's you could obviously tell the difference in his power, right? Like Gojo that you meet at season 1, his power is on 24/7, 365.
He would wreck him. He would wreck Toby.
Like this whole idea of Toji wearing him out doesn't work in season 1 Gojo because it's never shut off.
Yeah, exactly. So we know what's gonna happen. So but hey, let me step back a bit. Episode started happy. That was good, right? We know the goal was gonna be okay. That's what we're expecting. That fucking hit was clean when they're like, "Oh, the barrier's up, nothing's gonna happen now. We're good."
Oh, when
you didn't need a fucking. Yep, that hit was so fucking clean. I didn't see that coming. When that sword came through, I was like, "Okay, that was a clean hit." And then, I believe the headshot.
Yes. Yes. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Well, before we go into that, let's talk about the whole idea of like the strategy behind it. This fucking guy, Toby,
Toji.
Sorry, I keep
zero energy. Zero curse energy.
So Toji somehow like got all these demons in front of him, so Gojo can't see shit, and then comes out of nowhere and just wrecks him. And I mean, fucking slays him, right? And I'm like, bro, this is not even an attack you get out of. Like, this is like straight up killing you. Like, there's no way where you're like, oh, he has a pulse. No, you fucking dead, right? That was good. And then we go towards the ending where the guy's like, you don't have to go with this.
Ghetto thing, yeah.
You don't have to go with this. You could come back with us, and we are the strongest ones out there, Gojo and me. That's what he said. And the next thing she's like, I want to be happy. And the next thing you know, pop! Oh, I was like, wait, what? And that was the thing. And that was one of my questions. Do we see her in season 1? Right? I'm like,
We
I
don't.
don't remember seeing her in season 1. I kept going back. I'm like, I don't remember seeing her in season 1. And now I know why I don't see her in season 1 because that bitch dead. Yo, she dead. And then Geto goes,
Mm,
"Where's Gojo?" And then he goes, "He's dead." And he goes, and then he goes, "Shit, let's go." So I think, yeah, this season, this was probably the best episode that we've seen, hands down,
Yeah, this
hands
is
down.
no question. Yeah, hands down. It's by far the best. Obviously, like Toji and Gojo fighting is one of the most exciting
It
things.
lived up to it. It
And,
lived up
and,
to the
and
hype.
before we continue, I think this would be the turning point where Gojo goes, "All right, I need to get stronger. I need to train." I think
Well,
this is the turning point.
yeah, but before that, I want to finish your train of thought, and then we'll go with it.
No, I mean it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. I've been like, when you made that wild take, it's making me think: is it the best episode?
What about
It's up
Itadori
there.
one? Yeah, what about the Itadori
It's such
one?
a
Right?
so in general, like a great episode like this one has such a range of emotion, great scenes, great fighting,
It had everything.
twists and turns, right?
It
Like
had everything.
great music, yeah, everything, like for most part, and the fan service to Gojo at the very beginning to fucking snipe the Star Plasma Rico was shocking to say the least, and then fucking Toji ripped into Gojo. Which people have the false perception of Gojo from season 1 to now, and
This is
it's
why
it's shocking to
I love
see.
it. I love it.
So it is up there. I'm thinking, last episode was Nobra and Itadori fighting together. That was kind of with the Black Flash was fucking epic.
That was epic. Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right. That was
yeah.
epic. Yeah.
That was one of my favorite point.
But see,
How about
With
Itadori?
Itadori, you know
Oh,
his trajectory is up.
but how about Itadori and also what's the teacher's other teacher Nanami fighting
Oh, we saw
what's
Nanami in this episode.
yeah, Mahito. Remember Mahito versus Nanami and Itadori where they started fucking gang beating him, like whooping his ass at the school. That was
Oh
fucking
yeah, yeah, yeah,
amazing
yeah, yeah. I
fight.
remember that.
That
I
was an
remember that.
epic fight. Oh, it's up there. Here's
See,
the
But
thing.
also the movie, right? The movie Zero had the had
but
one of the
even
I don't
in
best
want.
fights.
Zero, even in Zero, man, okay. I'm not saying it's the best action we have seen. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm saying this is the
Yeah.
best episode from start to finish, from the range of emotions: happy, comedic, sad, tragic, freaking exciting, fun. There's every single element you could possibly think of. Did Gojo lose yet? He has never lost before. We thought he was this ultimate power. What did we want? We wanted him. We wanted God to be shattered and be human. What happened? He got shattered. He's human. Toji exposed it. Especially when he went at the end and he's talking and Geto's like, "You're not supposed to be here." And he's like, "I killed him." And then when Geto loses it and the whole rip opens and he's like, "Die." I watched that scene like 5 times.
I was
Incredible
gonna say.
scene.
Oh,
Such a
oh, by the way, I think this is the turning point for both Ghetto and Gojo.
I think Ghetto saves Gojo. I'm just going with he sacrifices his life to save Gojo.
No, I mean with the headshot. I think this is the turning point for both.
Well, yeah, they're both going to save her.
Yeah, so I think this is a turning point for Gojo, but because he lost, right? In badly, he lost badly. I think this is a turning point for Ghetto because
I mean, you
they
guys should
thought
be able to actually make a prediction on what happens, though. To be honest with you,
this is my prediction.
I think Ghetto
if you,
is going to sacrifice his cursed energy for Gojo.
well, you
To
guys are
bring him
both
back
wrong,
to
so
life.
congratulations.
What happened? We're both wrong.
Yeah,
Thank God. So
To
now I
bring
can
him
be
back to life.
surprised.
I'm just saying, like, if you go back like season
You
1,
see,
restudy
you
it.
see how Moto this is ruined for you. You can't even
Whatever.
predict anything
It's okay.
because you
I
are.
enjoyed it. I can't make prediction. It does suck. It does sense, but I do like different takes. But
Um,
no. But here's the thing:
but
I
what?
don't want to say. like I can't say this is the best episode because I know there's a bunch of better ones coming this season.
No, that's fine. I'm saying till now,
Yeah,
how it basically was from start to finish. It
it
complete
was
everything.
quick.
Complete.
It was
The
solid. It was
music,
solid.
the music with the nice scenic tour
Bro,
beginning, emotional
Gojo got
attachment.
massacred. He was fucking
Yeah,
slash
he got
cut. You see his limbs, like Toji did not take him easy. Toji like fuck, 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 fuck. He just fucked him up. Toji fucked him up, and that's what I wanted to see. I was like, when I saw Toji introduced in episode 1, I was like, this guy is gonna make Gojo look like his bitch. Guess what?
oh shit.
Yeah, he kind of did.
So
He kind of did. So
Oh,
what?
do I-
Go ahead. So
no, I don't want to.
continue with your chain of
I-
thought. So
I want to ask a question, but it almost comes off very spoilery
Ask it.
a little bit.
go ahead,
Ask
ask it.
Do you think Toji is a foreshadow?
To what?
I don't want to say too much more.
I mean,
Without
Toji.
context, we can't really answer the
I
question.
mean, foreshadow to what? Obviously, he's a foreshadow. Fucking, he's in the past. He's obviously going to come in the present or future,
No,
whatever.
I think he means something else, which you can't say it without spoiling it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I don't know.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know because we don't know what your question is, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what the question is, to be honest. Is he a foreshadow
But
to
It's
Megumi?
it's one of my
But I think
one of my it's
sorry,
one of
go
my favorite mini arc. That's why I was curious.
ahead.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean,
But I think
I'm expecting. I just want to see how Toji gets eradicated in the season, but comes back. I just want to see how that happens.
Do you think he's gonna die in this season? I don't think so. I think he's gonna get his
might
ass
turn-
kicked. So there are two things that I want to see: Toji getting annihilated, of course, getting his ass beat by Gojo, some training montage or something is gonna happen, and then the point where Geto turns has to be dramatic, has to be emotional. They have to have something behind it because that's what we're gonna see.
We just saw the one girl they were supposed to protect.
But Moto said that's not what changed him. So
I think Moto said no. That's not what he said. That he said that my
I never
theory.
said
What I was guessing, Geto will sacrifice himself, the curse energy for Gojo.
Yeah,
That's what
okay,
he
that's
said.
wrong. Okay. So I think this is
yeah.
the turning point for both of them. Where, like I said, Gojo lost, so he's like, "Shit, I'm not the strongest one out there." That's a big change. He needs to calm down. It humbled him, which he needed.
Here's a bad news. I don't know that Gojo would think that he's the weakest.
Not the
He was
weakest.
set up. I mean,
He
I'm
was
sorry.
set
Not,
up.
not weak. I think he still probably thinks he's the strongest. He's an egoistical guy, right?
But after this
I mean,
loss, I don't think so. After this
I mean,
loss, I don't think so.
Tojo was attacking Gojo. Toji was attacking Gojo since the very beginning of the season started, right?
But that's
Gojo
strategy.
just didn't know. Gojo didn't
That's
know.
strategy.
Like he was.
Toji's
Yeah,
smarter.
it's strategy. Yeah, Toji was playing the long game because he knew what was happening. Like Gojo just didn't know what was happening, right?
But that's the thing. How do you win?
like-
That's how he won.
But like, if you were fighting each other, like Gojo would win every time.
But here's the thing: he had an answer
Yeah.
for everything, right? Like
Well,
he had
'cause
an
he
answer
knew.
for.
He's
Yeah,
worn
he
out
knew.
though. Yeah, he was
He's
worn
worn
out like a
out.
motherfucker.
Remember that
Yeah.
scene? Remember that scene when Toji's like he's met a kid way long ago,
Yeah,
and that
Yeah.
kid that saw him in the
That was
shadows.
nice.
He's like,
That
I
That
will
was
never.
nice.
yeah. That's why, like in the first two episodes,
Foreshadowing.
like,
That's foreshadowing right there, bro. Moto, fuck you.
that's not foreshadowing, but
When he was younger,
When he was a
he was
kid.
like, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
yeah. If I ever have to kill this guy, he did remember, and that's Toji's a calculated assassin. He's fucking
incredible.
So good.
He's such a
He's
great
badass.
protagonist.
He's brawling.
But
He's brawling.
you can see that the season 1 Gojo is like he learned from this fight, right? Because
Yeah.
his stuff
I
is
think
on
so.
24/7. No, I mean his
I think so.
infinity is always on. You can't surprise it. He doesn't turn it off, right? You know
But
how
how much energy is he losing by keeping it on the whole time?
Does he absorb the star plasma?
No.
Like remember, like Gojo is like absolutely like unstoppable force. Like
Does he
in
absorb
season
star
1.
plasma?
He,
Because
he was a very promising student in season 2. Like nobody thinks like everybody's like, oh, he's probably going to become the strongest sorcerer. But like in season 1, I was like, you're the fucking strongest sorcerer
Yeah,
without a doubt.
if you're leaving it on 24/7, aren't you like
he
losing?
probably gets the plasma girl's powers. That's what I'm thinking. He gets a power up.
Oh, he can't ruin the motherfucker, yo. But if you had to rate this episode, what would you give it?
10, 11, 15. I don't care. It's the best episode I've seen of JJK.
Per episode, I would have to give it a perfect score as well. Like you want to see this tempo. I don't really have any. I enjoyed it so much. I did watch it like twice in a row. Like I was asking you guys, say, did you watch it? And you guys did a response like, these fuckers are missing. Like, I was like, this is such a good episode.
It was incredible.
I don't want to be a dickhead. Let me think.
You're gonna be a dickhead. You're gonna be the dickhead. You know what do you mean? Don't want to be?
I was gonna give it 8 out of 10, which is a good number if you think about it.
No, it's not. Not for this episode.
8 out of 10 is a fucking good number. It's a golden number.
Not for this episode.
What is your 10 out of 10? I'm curious. You know what's funny though? My anime rating actually is lower than your anime ratings.
Let me see.
Overall.
Let me see what the world gave this episode. Okay, let me see what before Amy does that. I want to have this ready, and then we'll do it together. Okay, season 2.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Amy, what's your rating? What's your rating?
8 out of 10.
It's a 9.7, bro. It's a 9.7 out of 10. Get the fuck out of here.
I am a part of that fucking world.
All right, I'll tell you.
I don't understand. Okay, wait, hold on. Time out. Like this one I have a hard time understanding.
It is the highest rated episode of JJK so far. So my wild take is not wild.
No, I don't think it was wild. Like, that would. Yeah, no, your prediction is wilder than your fucking. It's the best episode.
So far,
like what it's hard for me to see like where you would subtract 2 points. To be honest with you.
So Zoro and Sanji got 9 for me, and Sanji got 8.5 for me. That fight.
So for example, Sanji fight was nowhere near this fight.
This fight was way better.
But it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. It was a one-way fight. It was a massacre. That's what it was. It wasn't like
Gojo used his limitless power. We saw Gojo try to predict.
No, it wasn't a battle. It was just he was just getting destroyed. I mean, 8 is a high 8. Okay, 8.5. It was a good episode. 8.5.
Like the Sanji fight, like I see what you're saying, like where the battle is actual battle where each other.
It's a battle. It was a 30-minute fucking.
But here's what I would say though: just having battle for me wouldn't be as interesting as what JJK did in this episode, where it's a change of pace, where you're starting to like the whole beginning to the end. There's it's the whole symphonic show, like it feels like.
I liked it, but and here's the thing, right? Like I'm not saying that this episode should have gone any other way. It should go this way. You need to humble Gojo. Like, you need to bring him down a notch, right?
Yeah.
And that's a good
important.
episode.
Yeah, and it's important to note that Gojo is not the same level as he is in season 1. Like,
but I don't think
near. He's not even close to season 1 level.
How
Gojo.
strong he is, right? So for me, I feel like I've seen better fights in season 1 than this season. Like Itadori fight, like the one you mentioned.
Yeah, I do agree that there was a better fight. Yeah, in season 1, a lot of cool hand-to-hand combat. One, and Nobara, she's badass.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like the whole Toji and the music at the beginning, that shit was nice. I had to say.
Yeah, so 8.5
I did not see her getting shot in the head.
That was
Bro,
to be honest, I forgot about that.
Listen, I had this episode at 9. I'll be honest, I had this episode 9. I thought everything was great, and when she got shot, it became a perfect.
See, that's what I mean. So that's what I mean. You had it at 9. Think about it.
But I'm talking about the whole episode, right? What the fuck? I'm not going. Half the episode is a 9. The last half is a 1.
Last minute changes for you. It didn't change for me.
No. Of course it changes. Of course, if you make the ending even better, like if they just said Rico is free, that would have been a 9. They go off whatever, that would have been 9 for me. The fact that she died and Ghetto is like, "Why are you here?" and he goes buck wild and you're gonna die. That
By the way,
entire sequence, incredible.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
now
don't
that I
remember
think
this.
about it, it is a turning point for both of them where it
Because
it
they
was
were
very
presenting. Remember they're
9.
presenting it. Oh,
Let's give it a
they're like,
9.
remember they're presenting
All
like, oh, you go
right,
to 10. There
yeah.
you go. We got it up. Let's go. The highest ever
Let's give it
Amy
a
has
9.
gone.
Yeah.
All
But
right, we'll take it back.
time out. We forgot one character. What is you guys' prediction? Is she alive or not?
Who? Rico?
Ooh.
No, the caretaker for Rico.
No, yeah, she's alive. She's gonna go
She
crazy
left.
too.
Oh, where'd she go? She goes up the elevator?
Or you're telling me this motherfucker killed her on the way and came down?
killed.
You think? Well, I'm asking you guys. Like, you guys didn't bring it up.
Oh, now
Because we
there
didn't
was.
care.
First of all, it was not in my
Well,
head.
she
Now
comes
she's
out.
dead.
Like, she comes
No,
up.
she's
Like,
gone. So
she's
thank you for
empty,
that.
yeah, and she just walks out. Like,
This
I
was
think it's
your
implied,
weekly
right?
spoiler by Moto.
Is it a spoiler? Is it a
You didn't
spoiler?
spoil her. You just told her she's dead.
To be honest, I don't remember this part too well.
Because she's dead. That's why. Because you'd remember her.
But
'cause she's dead.
9 out of 10. I think it's the highest rating that I've given.
That is the highest rating he's given. We'll take that. Have you seen episode
It's okay,
3?
guys. 10 out of 10 is coming. Gear 5th, August 6th. That's when you're going to get 10 out of 10.
August
yeah.
6th. You know what? You don't even know. You don't even know. Let's go.
All right, you know what? Make sure you like and subscribe. We're excited for One Piece. Gear 5 is coming. We're excited for Hidden Inventory 4, 5, 6, whatever episodes of Hidden Inventory so far. JJK has been great. Amy
Hidden
Moto,
Inventory
sweet.
Premature Death. That's
Okay,
the full
that's
title.
No, yeah, okay,
Oh,
fine.
okay.
That's our pure title. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out.
Peace.
We got 'em watching like Netflix. We're like the freshmen.